Welcome back. Thanks for still being there. Now let's take a look at some of the motions, bills and events that occurred this week.
As political leaders of the People's Democratic Party continue to try and find a resolution to the ongoing tussle within the party continues to lose members in the National Assembly. The latest to dump the party is Rep. Hassan Saleh from Benue State. In a letter to the House of Representatives, which was read by Speaker Yakubu Dogara, the lawmaker said he is leaving the party due to the division within it.
It is a known fact that the People's Democratic Party is in deep crisis, and this is very evident in the creation of two factions. For instance, the Senator Ali Modi Sharif and Senator Ahmed Makarfi's factions. The division created by this crisis has crippled the party to the extent that I do not know where to pledge my allegiance. In the light of this, Your Excellency, I'm left with no other option than to seek refuge in another political party. I rely on the provisions of Section 68, subsection 1G of the 1999 Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as amended, to humbly resign my membership of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, and to join the All Progressives Congress, APC, with effect from the date of this letter. While I crave your kind indulgence to amend the records accordingly, please accept the assurances of my highest esteem. Yours faithfully, Right Honorable Hassan Saleh.
One of the motions considered by the House of Representatives is the urgent need to arrest the resurgence of kerosene explosions in different parts of the country. Sponsored by Rep. Denis Agbo, the motion called attention to the possibility that the product is being adulterated with petrol. The House has directed its Committee on Petroleum Resources downstream to look into the matter.
The House is worried that dual-purpose kerosene, DPK, and aviation fuel, ATK, have similar properties and composition, further suggesting that high cost of kerosene and its consequent adulteration could result in a very unsafe situation for the aviation industry and the entire nation. The House is aware that kerosene is sold and dispensed by unregistered vendors out of surface tanks at unregulated locations that are highly prone to sharp practices. Also worried that there is always a nexus between the high cost of kerosene adulteration with cheaper fuel, and the attendant fatalities from kerosene explosions, as kerosene gets adulterated with cheaper and highly inflammable fuel with low flash points. The House is concerned that hapless Nigerians enduring the hardships of the time are now confronted with a new double tragedy of high cost of an essential domestic consumable and a present danger of tragedy from product adulteration.
Another motion considered has to do with the deplorable state of a road connecting two local governments in Rivers and Imo states. The House is urging the Niger Delta Development Commission to rehabilitate the road.
Note with almost regret the deplorable state of Eketa, Umoga, LLM, Ngo, that link both Echie, AGA, in Rivers State and Imo State. Also note that the road has Eketa Market, one of the biggest markets in the Echie local government area along it. Concerned that the deplorable condition of the road hampering commerce and transportation of foodstuff to neighboring communities and states. As a result of the foodstuff go bad on account of low patronage owing to the condition of the road.
Meanwhile, a bill seeking to establish the Institute of Facilities Management has passed second reading in the House of Representatives. The institute is to have responsibility for advancing professionalism in the study and practice of facilities management.
Mr. Speaker, this is a very important bill that seeks to establish an institute that is going to be empowered to train and retrain and certify people, professionals who are going to manage our facilities. Like it's done in several other climes, this type of institute is apt because given the circumstances that we find ourselves in, a country that is so blessed with a lot of resources, and yet we have facilities which are built with taxpayers' money and are dilapidating and are growing in wanton destruction because we have not brought this out of managing our facilities and managing structures that we have to guarantee better use and value for money for our citizenry and the country. This institute is going to train and certify professionals in this area and cure this ill. One of the foremost facilities that this country has, which is the National Stadium that is in Lagos, which is wallowing away. This facility, if put to proper management, will yield a lot of revenue to this country. If put to a proper management, will give jobs and develop skills for this country. And so it is with the Federal Secretariat in Lagos and so many other facilities wallowing in so many other places.
Another bill that scaled second reading is one that seeks to reenact the Traffic Warden service, which shall be responsible for the appointment, promotion and disciplining of traffic wardens in the country.
My colleagues, traffic wardens, are unjustly relegated to the background. They have suffered neglect over the years. Wardens are turned to mere errand boys in the police institution without recourse to their establishment. Traffic wardens are not given free hands to operate or discharge their duties. Traffic wardens are denied a lot of developmental opportunities in their service, including but not limited to promotion, career development. Mr. Speaker, it will amaze you to know that they are not even properly trained. They don't send them or retraining, which is one of the conditions for any public officer to do his work effectively. If you stroll to some police stations, you will see where traffic wardens keep seats under the shade of trees, and that is where their offices are. It is a situation that I feel very concerned that as a House or the National Assembly, we should come together and see how we can salvage this part of our institution. Mr. Speaker, the traffic warden service is unknown, unheard of, overshadowed, treated as outcasts within the police force, not focused and not recognized in the Committee of Paramilitary Organizations in Nigeria. This situation invariably has affected the road traffic control, management, and the vehicular movement in the nation's metropolitan cities and towns.
Well, that is how the week panned out. What do you think? What are your views on the decisions taken? What about the bills and the motions? Well, our addresses are on the screen. Get your thoughts across to us. And let me thank all those who have sent in their views. We really appreciate them. At this point, thanks for staying with me. I'm Lanre Lasese. Take care.